First place never lasts.
What it is, ho? Oh, what's up? Chrisean says she want to square up. Yes. Chrisean is calling out fades left and right, including Tesehki and Jaidyn. And also, Chrisean is exposing the girls down, all up and down social media. Girl, I know y'all have seen it or seen some clips, but we are gonna get into it all today, okay? So, what's good? What's up, Messy Mob? It's your girl, MessyMya, and I am back again with another video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell so you know every single time I post a new video. Girl, it's MessyMya. It's the Messy Mob. Girl, we are lit over here. Trust and believe that. And yeah, let's get into the mess. Okay, so we all know that Tesehki and Chrisean have been on the outs for about 2 years now, and girl, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So y'all, Chrisean went live. As we all know, girl, this live has been making its rounds around social media. So girl, we just gonna have to get into it. So she basically exposed Tesehki for something that happened when they were younger. Not what you think I'm talking about, like with the whole, yeah, not that, but something else. And it's still a heavy topic, but let's just go ahead and get into it. Girl, come on.
Some of the stuff that's been going on, but it's like it's been a daily every day.
I don't care what anybody say. When Latifah got gang when she was like 15 years old or whatever, and she was really with her boyfriend, and then it was no DNA but her boyfriend DNA on her panties, not the people that she say that she got raped by or the case may be. I don't know. They were saying that she was lying, all that. Nobody said, oh, you, like, what? They went to go look for those that you said that raped you. Like, what the But then it turns out she was lying. And it was proven that she was lying. So, I don't know. My grandfather did touch her. So, that's one thing that did actually happen. But when she was hot in the ass and she had her little boyfriend, and my father, he used to slap people in the face. Like, if it was too much going down, he'll slap the shit out of you in the face, whatever the case may be. If you don't got nothing, one on each cheek. Sometimes, say if you get in trouble in school, you would be scared to come home. That's what I remembered when I had a phone call. My dad said, if you get another phone call home, I'm gonna knock your teeth down your throat. So I know when she started having sex and then like staying out and doing weird shit, I believed them when she said, but when they found out, because then my sister, because she got into it with my sister, Sierra. She don't really like this internet shit. I'm sorry for even mentioning my other sister. But they try to blame it on her because she called Sierra a bitch. Sierra was like, F you, then get out and walk. Get out. You want to call me a bitch? You want to fool yourself? You only 15 years old? Get out. You walk home. She supposedly had walked home, but in reality, she called her boyfriend, and he came and picked her up. You know what she told us on the phone? Why she didn't come home? Because she got raped. So then they took her to the hospital, and it was no signs of rape.
That's wild.
So then they was about to lock her up and charge her for lying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. And it was like a whole big thing for real, but I feel like she made that lie up to not get her ass whipped by my dad. But then, like, when we was kids, she actually did get molested or touched on and fondled with by whoever. Like,
So when I tell you the girls got in the comment section, they did not like what Chrisean had to say about this story, telling Tesehki's story like this. Somebody said, who needs enemies with a sister like this? Somebody else said, why is she so focused on this one sister? Somebody else said, y'all was really buying the whole, quote unquote born again Christian act, she's still the same old Chrisean. Somebody else said, Chrisean, you're sick, no shade. I'ma just keep it short and sweet. Honestly, I just don't understand why this stuff keeps getting brought to the internet, especially something like this, something that really wasn't even Chrisean's story to tell because it had nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm getting from the story, this is something that Tesehki went through and did when she was 15 years old. So why, what is provoking her to come online and tell her story like that? Like, girl, when I tell you the girls in the comments tore through Chrisean for doing this, y'all let me know how y'all feel. I don't know. It's like this was unprovoked. Like, what? But on the other hand, Chrisean did not stop there. Okay, she did not stop there. She also called out a fade with not only Jaidyn, but Tesehki. She said they could either pull up or, they could do it on baddies too. Okay, so now she's calling out a fade.
That's dead too.
Been real peaceful.
Cause everybody, cause on real shit. Cause I'll be honest, there's no need for me to fight Jaidyn. There's no need for me to fight Tesehki, whatever, all of them. But now, if they want smoke, Jaidyn can pull up. She know where I'm at. My sisters can pull up. They know where I'm at. What's up? Because we talking all this shit. We might as well get it out the way. Shit. Fuck that.
Sis, check your request box.
Cause I'm not a bitch. I'm not a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm not a bitch. Yo. I'm cool and all this other shit, but as soon as I start being, bro, I know y'all noticed that. As soon as I start being quiet, I was getting picked on the most. Like,
Yeah,
they probably should have me on there. I'm gonna ask Blue. I need 200,000, and I run the fades. Cause I know what they want me to do.
You've been saying that.
I just feel like she had multiple chances to get her ones in with Tesehki. But the only time when she was bold enough to put her hands on Tesehki was when she was pregnant. Yeah. Okay. So not only that, but again, when you dropped your baby and you had your baby and they brought you back on the show, you was sitting down with your baby the whole time. Like, you would not give your baby up at all. Like, you would not put him up. Tesehki even told you to put your baby down, and you did not want to put your baby down. Like, so my thing is, it's like, girl, you had opportunities to do it, but you didn't do it. So I don't know. And then the only time when you did do it is when you were pregnant. But child, Tesehki didn't care either, girl. Tesehki hit her ass back, girl. Pregnant and all. Child. This is a mess. This is a mess. They need therapy. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? We don't want to see y'all. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, y'all messy. Y'all do want to see Chrisean and Tesehki fight. But I'm just saying, like, they're sisters. We don't want to see. I mean, again, I cannot speak for y'all, but I don't want to see that. I'm just saying. And then me personally, I feel like, girl, you can't whoop Tesehki. But I'm saying, if you want your fade, get your fade in, girl. But you not whooping her. That's all I'm saying, girl. Girl, you fight with one hand. She finna do you. I feel like that holier than thou image, like whatever she was doing, the stage that she went through, I feel like it wasn't working. It wasn't working. And now she's back to this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now she's back to it. She gonna tear Jaidyn down. She gonna tear through Jaidyn. I'm not gonna lie, no shade, she really is. Cause Jaidyn cannot fight. She can't fight. She got drugged by Biggie, okay? She got drugged by Biggie. She not whooping Chrisean. Now, Tesehki, on the other hand, like I said, Chrisean and Tesehki can both get down, but they fight completely different. Chrisean, she holds on to you and then she bop with one hand. Tesehki is gonna do you with both, okay? Chrisean's gonna get tore up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But girl, if you want that fade, get your fade. You had multiple opportunities to get your fade. You didn't get your fade. You held on to your baby instead. But if you want your fade now, then get your fade. But I'm just saying, I feel like therapy would be a lot better, you know? Okay, next topic. So do y'all remember the man who basically came out and said that Junior was his son and Junior was not Blueface's son? And he was claiming Junior. And after Chrisean got out of jail, he basically stalked her and ran down on her in the mall.
Girl right here, Junior right here.
You chill
Weird
out?
as you weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son. That's my son. That's my son. What you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm calling the cops.
I don't give a call him. Nobody touch you. Call him. Yeah.
Go. Calling the cops.
Police ass. You a police ass. Time to go. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass. You a police ass. Junior is not my son. I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. If Junior is not my son, the DNA test will prove that. Right or wrong? Right. Any father on here, any real man, stand-up man that potentially has the privilege of being a father would want to make things right and would want to know if that's his child. Yeah.
The true father of Chrisean Jr. We keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? You my nigga, you know what I mean? So we keep it 100. What do you think?
I think it's her ex, honestly. They've been known to deal longer than we've been known to deal. While we was continuing to deal. I think the baby looks like him.
He was announced dead recently, unfortunately, due to being fatally pew-pewed in front of his home. Okay, girl, so as we all know, Ahna Mac and Chrisean previously were in the house as well. And girl, y'all already know Ahna Mac was, girl, we didn't heard it from multiple people that was on the cast of Baddie South that Ahna Mac been around, but she was kind of like lurking in the shadows. No shade. She wasn't on the show yet though. She didn't get, it was crazy that she was literally lurking in the shadows and around for 2 seasons prior to her actually getting on the show, but that's besides the point. But when they finally got on the cast together back on Baddies East and Chrisean was pregnant, girl, Ahna Mac was just posting subliminals, but it's like when they got on the show and Chrisean was confronting her, she was not on that. You know what I'm saying? That's when we first got a glimpse of the punk deep inside her. You know what I'm saying? That's when we first peeped it. All right. So Chrisean talks about that, and she also talks about how she slapped fire out of Ahna Mac. Yes, girl, she said she slapped the shit out of Ahna Mac, and then Ahna Mac was like, you know, and for what she said, I'm guessing that Ahna Mac didn't do anything, which is crazy to me. But she said that Ahna Mac was being friendly after that, and then, girl, let's just go ahead and get into it. Yeah, this is y'all fave.
And how like that one thing with that, I'm like, is she a part of the cast member? What's going on? She fighting the CEO, she fighting the security, she just firing off for real. Told to she wasn't even part of the cast, she was just getting it.
So Rolly had said that allegedly that you had supposedly beat her ass during Baddie South. Is that true?
She did say that. She said that you.
Rolly did say that.
She said that off camera you had.
Yeah, off camera, something fired off. But we got cool after that though.
No. Did you beat her ass though?
No.
That's what Rolly said.
I thought that was cool.
No, what I heard as well. What you're talking about?
I slapped her or something.
We heard that.
But and then she wanted to be cool with me. I swear to God, she got real nice, sweet. We was cool after I slapped her. Then she started subliminally saying shit. Then it came back up like the little beef. And we didn't really have beef. She just needed a storyline. Because now, instead of her just getting fucked and she's not on camera, I never had a problem with Ahna either. It was just to the point when she started doing that like subliminals on the internet, knowing we about to be on the show together. Do that make sense? And I'm pregnant. Do that make sense?
And you were pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you
like,
definitely
and
were
then
pregnant.
but prior to that, we was cool. Do that make sense? Like, I ain't had no problem with her. I remember this one time she was playing so much. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. She was her and Lemmy was getting into it or some shit, and we trying to go somewhere. So I'm like, bitch, calm the fuck down. Who are you? Bye. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, checked her only because she's holding us up. Remind you, I didn't know they was fucking with each other or that was going on. I'm thinking it's just some like weird bitch that want to be on a TV show fucking it up for all the baddies because we're trying to go to one place. In reality, that was his little side piece.
So Rolly had said that allegedly that you had supposedly beat her ass during Baddie South. Is that true? Because we knew
She did say that. She said that you.
Rolly did say that.
She said that off camera you had.
Yeah, off camera, some. So I remember slapping her, but it wasn't documented because she wasn't supposed to be on camera, but she was there to pull up because she was fucking Lemmy, like, on the low. Like, that was his little piece.
So if this is true, it is just so crazy to me that she slapped you. No shade. Like, I'm just saying. It is so crazy to me that she slapped you when she wasn't pregnant and you ain't do nothing and y'all became cool after that. But once y'all got back on the show together, you know, the girls, especially for Baddies East, they were like heavily online because Baddies East was the season that, you know, like they was taking screenshots and putting them up on the screen. So this was the season where they brought all of their online beef to the show. The girls were internet thugging hard this season, okay? So yes, I remember this going on in real time because this is when I first started my channel. And, you know, and this, I first started covering preseason Baddies East tea. So Ahna Mac was definitely online popping shit about Chrisean. So my point is like, so she slapped the shit out you when she wasn't pregnant, right? And you ain't really do nothing. Y'all got back cool real fast. She said you was being nice and all this and this, that, and the third. And trust me, everything Chrisean says, I take with a grain of salt. But I'm just, and it doesn't seem too far off is what she's saying. Okay, so, you know what I'm saying? She slaps you, y'all get back cool, you don't really do nothing, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't really seem like y'all scuffled. But fast forward, when y'all are now on the season together, you're popping shit about her when she pregnant. And then when she confronts you on the show, mind you, I promise y'all, because I feel like Baddies East, although Chrisean punked Ahna Mac on Baddies East, I still feel like Baddies East was definitely Ahna Mac's, like, that was her prime. No shade. That was her prime. But like, when Chrisean confronted her, baby, it was not the same Ahna Mac that we seen fighting Scotty. Like, on God, like, and this is when I really, really, really liked her. Like, this was her prime. I was like, where is the Ahna Mac that we just seen like 2 episodes back when she was into it with Scotty? Where is this Ahna Mac? I want to see this Ahna Mac. Where is she? Girl, she wasn't on none of that, girl. She was not on none of that. But you was popping shit though, right? Yeah, saying that she was slow and she was this and she was that. And girl, please. I cannot believe you just let this hoe slap you and you ain't do nothing. Okay, because when Rolly and Ahna Mac were beefing, Rolly kind of like said that Chrisean beat her up. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just crazy. It's just so crazy. And then she said that, you know, Ahna Mac was around. She was around and she was getting into it with security and production. But Ahna Mac wasn't on the show yet, but she was still popping shit like behind the scenes. And then, you know, come to find out, she wasn't even on the cast. She was just getting piped down by Lemmy. Allegedly. That's what Chrisean said. She said, whole time we think she on the show, but she just getting, a mess. Okay, so Scarface and Chrisean, their beef goes back years ago. Like, I'm talking about 2021, 2022, where Chrisean came as a special guest. Or was she, I don't know. Girl, she came on as a special guest on South Central Baddies, where, of course, Scarface was already a vet. You know what I'm saying? At first, Scarface was flirting with her. She was being real nice. When low-key fanned out, but she was still being nice for the most part. Real drunk, real nice. You know what I'm saying? Girl, Chrisean was not having none of that from the beginning. Like Scarface was being nice. Chrisean, you could just tell Chrisean was looking at her like she was stupid. Okay? Now, down the line, the girls start putting things in Scarface's ear, and then girl, Scarface took it up from there, and they ended up jumping her. But mind you, Scarface and Chrisean had a one-on-one at first, and then the rest of the cast jumped on Chrisean. Girl, let's just... And baby, at first, Chrisean was being real, like, calm with it. Like, she low-key was letting Scarface punk her for a minute. Like, Scarface was pouring like Bad Girls Club style. Like, Scarface was pouring water on this hoe. She was like trying to sneak her. She was just punking her. And then they ended up in the next room, and Chrisean, of course, you know, somebody can only take so much, so Chrisean ended up just girl popping her, and then it was up from there. But these two sat down on live and recently talked out their issues. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Jump that, and if I am, I'm going to delay that shit. She said what she said. I got in her. She got in my face again. I popped the out of her. Then that's when the that was I seen that was trying to jump in the first time. That's when they tried to jump in. But I still needed my ones. When she pulled that drink on me, I'm like, yeah, I don't give a At least I'm gonna hit her. I'm gonna hit her.
Then everybody could have left out the room.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. Y'all was on some y'all was on some clout shit. Y'all was on some clout shit.
I was not, because if that's the case, I would have did it first season. That's where our beef started, Chrisean, first season, and I let it go. But I told you that
what season? You went from I want to eat your to.
Lord.
I think you forgot because you grew up so much and matured so much, but you literally apologize. Let me let you know what you apologize for. You apologize from saying, "Oh, I want to eat your to let's fight." Then when we fought and you did all that weird shit with all the huh?
I apologize for you getting jumped. Is what I apologize. For you getting jumped, because I never intended. I don't jump people.
Okay, but it was just flip flop for me.
It was not. I was not even around those girls.
Did y'all watch the same shit when she was like she wanted to eat my pussy and then was like throwing shots and then
I didn't watch that season, so I really don't know.
On that
Me either, no shade. I see the clip and
okay, she was also there when I headbutted one of the security guards, and he said that she was gonna knock me out for hitting him because on her show she knocked a out for putting her hands on a man in the home on Blue Girls Club.
Oh yeah, so y'all keep up too much. You hear this? So, but imagine, look, but Scarface, imagine people only doing that to see something else happen. Like you didn't really actually confront me about it. I was confused when you tried to say something about it, but then you was trying to whore me too. Like you was on some I don't even know. It was so confused. I was so confused. You went from I want to eat your to what's up, and I'm like, okay, well,
I didn't. That first season, when that happened, someone came to me and said, "You were trying to fight," and I'm like, "For what? For what?" And I'm like, they like, "Oh, they brought her for you," and I'm like, "Why?" Mind you, before you came, they was just saying everybody that was coming to the house was coming to fight me, and I'm like, before you came, I fought 3 over some sound because they came to the house being weird. So you came, I'm drunk as hell. I don't know what's going on. That's why Bambi stood up and she was like, she was coming for you, ET. You're telling me to leave her alone.
No. It was funny because, all right, when you was drunk, you was nice. You was like the only one that said, I'm not about to pretend like we don't watch this, like we don't like her. Like we happy that she here. You did first like act like that on God. You did. Then out of nowhere, all the other that held back, y'all all clicked up. Did that make sense? In my head, I felt like y'all clicked up.
It was a whole
she was calling her fine,
etc. That's what it was.
Look, your fans saying it because it's actually on video.
Elle said add him back in.
What happened to Elle?
Of what?
His phone died or something.
Of what?
What? What'd she say?
Chrisean, at the end of the day, I did not hang out with no blue girl. Yeah. Me and Naj beefed over her jumping in our fight. Our whole beef started because she jumped in your fight with me, and I kept asking her why she did it, and I called her out.
Because you fake jumped me, right?
No, she didn't fight me because of that.
Oh, okay.
So when I came in, so what happened is after I apologized to you at the audition, she was on live mocking me about apologizing to you. And when I came in, I just wanted to know, like, what's the problem? Because I apologized to your sister. I think we should be good, and we was good. And then I already had called her trashy on the show, and it probably was a little tension. And then it went to like back and forth, trolling each other to the point where I brought up what you said on live, and you said that she did what she did to you, play house or whatever. And I said, I basically y'all family business. And then that's
so she started beef with you by clowning you because of me. See, I think that's so weird because when I try to, I'm at Zeus pulling money for Zeus, and then they see I got into it with this bitch, that bitch, this bitch. You know what they're gonna do they're gonna put all those bitches on that platform. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, and then on top of that, what helped it out, you're not no, but I'm saying on top of the narrative with Chrisean, you yourself, you was a fighter. So you get what I'm saying? So at the same time,
but my fans went hard and blew up them comments is what really got me there. It was no talking about nothing, nobody else. They like boycotted the comments all about me, which got me through the door after they already had picked their cast. I was not thought of, think of, none of that. They was not finna cast me for you. And
I'm
when
telling
I got
you
on there,
because I was one of the.
All right, y'all, so that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video and making it to the end. If you made it till this part of the video, you are a real MessyMya member and you heard me clock tea and spill tea for about 25 minutes now. I appreciate you so much. Go ahead and drop any pink heart if you made it to this part of the video. I love you so much. It's MessyMya, girl. I'm out this hoe. Bye.